human being think that death is a termination.
好多人以為人死而燈滅，一切都玩完。
We think that when the heart stops beating,
當心臟唔可以呼吸停止，人就死咗。
we think that when the lungs stop breathing, we die.
肺唔可以呼吸就係死亡。
When we thought that when the brain stops functioning, we die.
或者腦細胞唔可以用，唔可以活動就死咗。
The vital signs are no more there, so we pronounce a person as dead.
所以就可以宣布呢個人已經死亡。
That is our human thinking. We think that death is a termination.
所以對人嚟講，死亡係結束，一切都停止。
Brain not working, lung not working, heart not working, we die. We think like that.
腦死亡，心唔可以跳，呼吸，肺唔可以呼吸就玩完。
That is the physical understanding.
呢係肉體嘅死亡。
But the biblical understanding is something else.
但係聖經屬靈嘅解釋唔係咁樣。
The biblical understanding see death not as a termination, but as a separation.
聖經講人死，所謂死亡唔係停止，唔係結束，係所謂嘅暫時嘅分離。
It is a big subject, so I only bring one example to illustrate this point.
我只講一個嘅例子。
I want to bring us back to the Garden of Eden.
再翻呢個樂園。
God created the male and the female.
呢個伊甸園上帝創造男一男一女。
Adam and Eve.
亞當夏娃。
He set them in the garden and he said, all the trees in the garden, they are your food, you can eat.
然之後上帝對亞當夏娃講，一切嘅果子都可以食。
But there's one tree you cannot eat.
唔可以食。
You eat of this tree, there will be a consequence.
如果你食一棵樹嘅果子，有個惡果。
What is the consequence?
呢個咩惡果咧？
You will die.
就係你會死亡。
In fact, the King James Bible says, the day you eat of the fruit, the day you eat of the fruit, you will die.
甚至聖經因為原本講你咩時候食，咩時候就死。
We know the story.
我哋知道呢個故事。
How the serpent came and tempted Eve.
呢個蛇嚟引誘夏娃。
And how Eve ate and Adam also ate.
夏娃食開，亦俾亞當食。
Let me ask you a question.
我就問你一個問題。
Did they die when they eat the fruit?
當你兩個人都食開嗰個果子，又馬上死冇？
Did they die?
係咪馬上就死？
No, they did not.
當時冇死。
Even though the commandments of God, the words of God is that the day you eat, you will die, they did not die.
雖然神嘅話咁清楚，咩時候食就咩時候死，但係當時佢哋冇死。
Not only they did not die, they lived a few hundred years more before they finally died.
長命百歲，多活幾百歲。
Am I right or not?
呢個係聖經嘅記載。
So what does it mean when God says the day you eat of this fruit you will die? What does it mean?
所以講你咩時候食，咩時候就死，做咩冇死咧？
Let's go deeper into the scripture.
再睇深一啲。
So after they sinned against God, after they ate the fruit, God confronted them.
但係上帝出現就係當中面對佢哋。
God pronounced some judgment on them.
上帝亦宣判佢哋嘅罪狀。
He says that the woman in pain you shall give birth.
就係生產上非常痛苦。
He said to the man, you are going to eat by the sweat of your brow.
然之後亞當你需要勞苦流汗，正有得食。
After all those things had been done, God did the next thing. He chased them out from the Garden of Eden.
上帝講完呢一切，將佢趕出伊甸園。
He chased them out from the Garden of Eden.
從伊甸園趕出你哋。
So Adam and Eve is separated from God.
換句話講，亞當夏娃幫上帝隔離咗。
Death.
呢個就係死亡。
This is spiritual death, a separation where our relationship is cut off with God.
呢個係屬靈嘅死亡，人幫神嘅關係暫停。